Hello, my name is Dominic. Ooh, that's really loud. Let's turn that down. How you guys all doing? Let's check the audio levels real quick. Hello, my name is Dominic. Ooh, that's really loud. Let's turn that down. Alright, so this is my first time playing. Farming Simulator 2019. Oh, that's why. That's terrible. Alright, let's get all this straightened out. Where is the audio? Music. Ooh, that's really loud. Alright, that's better. Now I can actually think. Does this not even have 1080? Am I like missing? There we go. I'm gonna say very high. VSync off. Off. 100. Alright, that should be good now. Let's see how that works. Yeah, this thing is like totally broken. Oh, I think maybe we could just do one thing at a time. Oh, that's better. I think that fixes it. Yes. Alright, that's more better, as they would say. Alright. I've never played this before, so let's try a little tutorial real quick. Okay. Start. Arable farming. Hope you guys are having a great afternoon. Hope you had a great day at work. Just relaxing around the house, school. Whatever it is you do, I hope you're doing well. Alright, so we're going to check this out. I just want to get the basics of it. I want to start maybe a little role playing with a couple of my friends. See if we get into our little farm. Man, I forget when I have games on a hard drive just how slow it is. Like I say, if you guys make me rich, first thing I'm doing, I'm getting some new SSDs, alright? Invest back into it. Yeah, I don't know. This game is like 0 for 10 so far with me. Oh, you have to hit start. That was my bad. In today's lesson, you'll learn about arable farming. To produce crops, there are 3 mandatory steps: cultivating, sowing, harvesting. Let's start cultivating. Okay. Cultivating aerates the ground before you start sowing your crops. You'll need a tractor and cultivator. Well, it's already set up right there, so let's go. Look around. What? 360 no scope. Very nice tractor indeed. E to enter. Patch the weight and cultivator. Hey, where's the weight at? Let me move backwards. G to switch tools. Man, this is gonna be a lot of learning. X and V. I hope you guys remember all this. Unfold. That is so weak. Look at it, it barely even moves. Why even have it? Like, just roll down the road like that. I see farmers rolling down the road, like, taking up 3 lanes. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so how do you lower this bad boy? There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Oh, I think I'm missing. I have the worst farmer ever. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? Actually, I think I've seen farmers by me do this. So they start out, if I'm not mistaken, they'll make a pass like going around the outside first. Or maybe they, you know what, they probably do this last. Let's just try it, because this is how I cut my grass. Let's just, yeah, same basic principle, cutting your grass. That's better. Oh, we're gonna have this done in no time. Oh yeah, you can feel that engine pulling now. Yeah, I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Oh, that's cool, the smoke. That smoke effect's pretty cool on that. But nice, that was easy. Never enough coffee. Cultivating has loosened the soil, making it well prepared for sowing. You'll need a tractor and sowing machine for this task. All right. What do I have to do here? I forgot to read. I forgot to read what it said. Oh, okay, so we're right here. First, fill the sowing machine with seed, with the seed pallet next to it. Then turn it on so you can plant seeds. Finally, lower it to the soil. Once all of it's done, drive up the field and sow some canola seeds. Okay, how do you do that? Do I need a forklift? I mean, don't I need a forklift to like raise it in there? Alright, guys, I need some help. EQ, nothing's doing nothing, guys. You know what, let's attach it first. Maybe, oh, this one already has a weight on it. Okay, cool. Lower, come on. Alright. Oh, okay, you do it from the side. Is it full? Where the... I think it's on the bottom right, and it's saying I'm not... Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, that makes more sense. Don't even have to get out. Hey, we're not even full yet. Oh, that's one whole pallet. Alright. Yeah, we're pretty good to go. It goes up, down. Whoa! Oh yeah, I'm driving like this from now on. Okay, so you got that thing, it goes up and down. I think up and down's all I have to worry about. Rider, solar, open, cold. B, turn it on. So probably wait until we're like up here to turn it on, right? good. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. We'll put it down. B to turn it on. Now we're farming, guys. Whoa, that feels pretty fast. That feels a little too fast. Whoa, 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 oh, uh-oh. A little too far there. Hold your horses. Alright, close enough. Close enough for me. Man, they make it look so easy. You see, I don't know, you see the guys in the field, and it just looks like they're just on a Sunday drive. But inside there, they got like NASA level technology going on. GPS guidance. They got maps for fertilizer and like yield, and so much more technology than anything. And this is a pretty simple one. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like leaving it down or what. I think I'm shutting it off too early. Man, this is a stressful job. I'm not gonna lie. That is way more relaxed. Thank God it's on. When can I hire somebody to do that? I don't want to be doing that all day. Nice. This is the part I like. Harvest. Field is ready to be harvested. Alright, after some time has passed, a field is ready to be harvested. In career, look in the map menu to see if any fields are ready to be harvested. You need a combine, harvester, and header for this task. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we'll get in the vehicle. So you always start by getting in the vehicle. Makes sense. We'll attach this here, header. I'm guessing Q. D to turn on. X. Oh! Dude, that is sick. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty dang cool. That was cool. They put some love and detail into this. I'm telling you, games like these will have more love and attention than like some of the big, like Battlefield 2042. It's insane, yeah. These little games sometimes, I mean, it's not that little, but a game like Farming Simulator, American Truck Simulator, will be more polished and have more consistent updates, fixes, and content than like billion-dollar games. I don't understand it. Alright. Turn on harvester. Oh, there's cruise control. Oh, that is sick. Yeah, I can do this. Deactivate cruise 3. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is hypnotizing there. What is it to turn it off? Oh crap. D? Yeah, okay. Now this one looks a lot trickier to turn around. But it has those wheels in the back, so that should help. Alright. Go. And hit cruise, and you're done. Donezo. Yeah, that's what's up. I could do this part of the job. The cultivating part looks a little stressful. Whoa, 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 whoa. What now? Nearly full. What do we do? What? Why do we have black corn? Am I doing something wrong? Or is that fancy, like, blue and red corn? Wait, isn't this wheat? I am so confused. Alright, so I know how to do this. This makes sense to me. Grab this tractor and this trailer. Normally you'd have another guy driving this. You'd run the combine, and your second guy would drive up like this. Something like that. Oh, that's cool. It does it auto magically. Alright, well that'll do itself. Go ahead, let it empty. 50%. Yeah, it's another nice, relaxing game. Gotta spread the weight out, right? Alright, let's get on back with the job at hand. And you're king of the road in this bad boy. We got some room over here. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. Pretty pricey, but just imagine back in the day, going plant by plant, bending over, picking it up. I mean, and that's after the hard part of going and plowing the soil. And if you're lucky enough to have an animal to do it for you. And then pulling all the weeds and fertilizing it. And then at the very end, all that work. Then you'd have to go and harvest it all, like back-breaking. I think the handle is pretty good though. Yeah, you know, we couldn't do anything we do nowadays without farmers. Back in the day, that's all pretty much anybody did. Oh, I forgot about cruise control. That's all pretty much anybody did. Is farm just for themselves and their own family. What the? Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, I'm full. It should have given me a warning. Wow, I hope I didn't destroy that. Alright, pipe out. Over here, we'll get this. Wow, this one feels so tiny after getting in there. There we go. And I think the dump truck's about full too. Wow, I'm gonna have to take that one back. I think we could get it fully topped up though. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this somewhere. Where does this go? In the silo? Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Alright, how do we get this in the silo? Oh. What in the fuck? Get here. This one about there. Start unloading. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. You know what? I think that's enough. I think we can get a. Oh dang it! I accidentally went in there. I think we go and start our campaign now. I think we got enough of the basics. Alright, come on game. Let me just exit. I guess I'll start then exit. All right. Multiplayer. Ooh, dang, that looks cool. What do they call that? A forwarder? Or like there's two, one cuts it down, another. I think there's a forwarder. New farmer. Alright, who should we be? White guy, Asian guy, black guy. Ooh. Be a little cute. You know what? It's first person, so I'll go with the guy. The third person, I don't know about you, I'd rather look at a woman than a guy. I mean, whatever. Hat. Yeah, this guy definitely needs a hat. I was gonna say, I want John Deere green. I think that's it. If I was a farmer, I'd be a John Deere farmer. Even if they do screw you over, you gotta have a vest. And you gotta have fucking sunglasses. Yeah, let's go. Blue. You know what? John Deere green. All the way. I like my tractors like I like my money. Green. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, let's get started. Guided tour. I don't know. Is this a trick? Yes. Okay, 9 for map. Okay. What does 9 do? Oh, okay. So where are we? Oh man, so relaxing. You can hear the birds. Man, I'd have a hammock set up somewhere around here. Just take a nice nap, sunbathe. Oh yeah, that'd be the life. But we gotta work. We got all winter to hang around, shoot the breeze. Ooh, I own this. No fertilizer, no weeds. Okay, so we have that field. We have this tractor. I think we got that tractor. Canola. So we need to plow this, cultivate it, fertilize it, seeds, let it grow, weed it. What's this? It's super. This is a cultivator. But I don't see any plows on it. Normally I think they do it all at once. I think this one's already ready to plant. So I think we start over there. That looks ready to harvest. I think it's canola, I guess. I don't know. Wheat? Oh, okay. Wheat makes sense. Alright, let's try and mess around with some wheat. So we got the head on. Folded now. That one's weird. Oh, the back part comes out. That seems weird. Why wouldn't you just leave it down? I don't, must be a good reason for it. Maybe so you could go clean it out. Go for that. Oh, there's a nice little combine. Ooh, yeah. I'll definitely hire workers. Wait, hold up. Dude, chill. Oh, dude, this thing needs to chill a little bit. This game's weird. Hire worker H, and I'm hitting H. Oh, I hired a whole bunch of workers. Well, how do you get them to frickin' get in here? Alright, this is gonna take a while. EA. Have I even given them tasks? Wow, this looks so complicated. Damn, where are my people at? Okay, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I'm probably seeming really stupid, but I have no idea how to hire workers. We're just gonna have to do it by ourselves. Come on, turn on. I imagine this would be better with some kind of... What the... Whoa, hold on. Oh, that's for the... Oh, okay. I thought I was losing grain. Alright, we got it. I think that's just a straw. Stem, straw. Instead of the wheat. Not even full, like, it needs to relax. And I'll give farmers credit, when they're out there harvesting, they'll be like all day, like 20 hours sometimes. They got them insanely bright lights. Yeah, they put in the work. Let's see, can we make it up this hill? Can you roll a vehicle in this game? I'm gonna find out. Whoa! Yeah. I think I'd be fired for sure. Oh, I think we're getting the hang of it though, a little bit. 33% full. I want to draw my name in it. Yeah, I really wish I could figure out how to hire people. Oh, shoot, I messed up there. Oh, you guys didn't see that, alright? Just pretend, nothing happened. Alright, you gotta be a little more over. This one's pretty tiny. Alright, I think we got the hang of the basics. I just wanted to get set up for when my buddy Cleet gets his gaming rig back. I don't know what happened to it. Get some malfunction. So we'll be having some live streams. And we could do it on Twitch. I'll do it on here. And yeah, we should have some pretty fun times running our farm, doing a little multiplayer. If you guys like that kind of thing, make sure to subscribe. Hit the little bell, I guess, if you want me to annoy you with my videos. Hopefully they don't annoy you too much. Alright, I think we're going to leave it off there. We're going to go relax. We're going to hang out a little bit. You guys can come on with me. Watch some videos, see if anything's good out there. See if anybody else got slapped. Alright, but at least we got this working. Alright, now how do you save it? These games sometimes. Save game, quit. Yeah, that's pretty fun. That was pretty good. See if we can find anything for everybody to watch. Find a fun video or something. Man, okay, I got something we could watch. And this guy's crazy. Let's see if I can find like a compilation. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. Yeah, so he's like, here we go. Let me get this going for you here. There we go. Yeah, this guy's a chemist.
Last video, man, I showed that if I put a magnet,
he does some insane stuff.
It kind of just floats there like magic. What I want to do now, though, is show what happens.
And it's pretty cool seeing how chemistry is actually done once you see it, like actually in practice. Because I feel everybody that take chemistry class, they never actually get to do it. So you don't, there's no practical knowledge there. You might know how to balance equations and all that stuff, but you don't know why certain things are done or like what all the rules mean.
This little magnet track that I made.
Yeah, you make superconductor there.
And pull it down.
Now I feel that's going to be some future technology. When they get this going, man, I can just see it. Once they get it figured out right, trains of that stuff.
Something called an amalgam. This is commonly done to purify gold, and to separate it kind of looks like it's eating
Definitely check them out, Nile Red on YouTube.
It's able to suck up a lot of them, and I can just
make some good content. Uh-oh, no music. Yeah, it's amazing how the world is, like, all this kind of stuff. Imagine the first guy who's seen that, like, who would have thought? Yeah, let me see if some gold goes in there, but I'm sure if you understand chemistry, it makes a lot more sense. What the heck is that stuff?
Small piece. It immediately starts burning and splashing, but I can put it out by just smothering it, which makes it seem not that bad. However, because it's so reactive with air, this is what happens when I take away the dish.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is some chromal chloride that I made about a year ago, and it's one of my favorite chemicals. I'm not sure why, but I've always been a big fan of dark liquids that let off scary-looking fumes. When there's a whole
That's exactly what you'd imagine some like toxic substance in a film would be right there. Yeah, definitely check this guy out. He has a ton of awesome videos. Oh, that one's pretty cool.
With liquid oxygen.
Yeah. There's some like rocket engines.
Today, I'm going to be showing you.
That guy's pretty cool. You should check him out. Well, let's see if we can find anything else good on YouTube. You know what? Let's check out GTA Plus. Insane. I can't believe that these guys really want $6 a month. Like, I don't know. If you make a new game, even if you have to charge $80 or 60, whatever, fine. But this little nickel and dime stuff, but that is a nice car. Yeah, that's how they get you. For 500 grand. I don't know. GTA Online could have been awesome, but they just seen right off the bat how much money potential there was, and they just kind of ruined it with that. It takes so long to do anything fun in the game. Like, in my mind, you should just be able to do heists right off the bat. Let's see what else is new. Oh yeah, well, you can check out my buddy's channel. Big Cleat Gaming.
Jada, I love you.
Oh, I know it's already
G.I.
played
Jane
out.
too.
That's a
Can't wait
problem
to see it.
nowadays.
All right?
Like, if anything new exciting comes up, we latch onto it and just run into the ground. I gotta give him credit. That was a good hit, though. That was a really good hit.
Wow.
I just feel so bad for him, man.
Night in the history of television.
You can see it's just his wife. He's laughing. He's having a good time.
Can't wait to see it. All right?
And man, and then she, look at her. You just see she instantly loses her mind. She just, I don't know. She has that look on her face. She does not look like she's that much fun to be around. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh, Richard.
Oh man, I feel bad for Will. I don't know. If my wife cheated on me, I love her, but that's a boundary that you can't cross. Yeah, let's see, anything else good? GTA, the A Online, Starfield's coming out. That should be pretty good. Should be a pretty fun game. Starfield coming out this November, which means it'll probably be delayed 6 months. Or it'll be broken, but whatever. If it comes out, it's good. I'll buy it. If it doesn't, I'll just wait until they fix it. It is what it is. If you buy it day one, you're pretty much a beta tester at this point. Oh, this one's great too. Internet historian. If you've never seen this guy, you have to check him out.
You're probably wondering how I got this tan. Well, let me tell you the story. It begins with a man by the name of Billy McFarland. Billy was a good boy. At 22, he had dreams of becoming a super wealthy entrepreneur, dropping out of college to start a business called Magnesis in the Bahamas.
I don't know, anything with Ja Rule, I'd just pretty much instantly be like, yeah, I'm good on that, I'll pass.
Promotion began in late 2016. Fire promised beaches, ladies, gourmet food, luxury villas, hosted on a private island in the Bahamas.
Sounded like a good deal though. It was only supposed to be, I think it was only like a couple $100, $500-700 if you got one of the specials. And I mean, that's pretty crazy just to go out there and have any kind of vacation, let alone a festival.
VIP tickets up to $250,000. Swimming pigs. Blink 182. Major Laser. A steel
Yeah, Major
drum.
Laser, that'd be pretty dope.
Welcome to Fire Festival. The best 2 damn weeks of your life. I bought my ticket immediately. The day arrives. About 5,000 people are making their way directly from Miami Airport, and there are huge delays to get to Fire K. Although I shouldn't say Fire K, because it doesn't exist. It's a free-for-all. Expecting a party, this guy took all of his drugs on the flight over. He's the only one having any fun.
That guy's lit. That would be me.
Everyone else is grumpy
Like, why
because
not?
it's
What
been
else are you gonna
5
do?
hours, and there's no food. In lieu of food, staff decide to start handing out tons of free tequila.
That's a great idea. No food and all liquor.
This only exacerbates problems. Once the food does arrive, it's just as delectable as promised, though. Gourmet craft single there. A few hours later,
You know
bags
what? I gotta say though, I imagine that was a vegan. Like a lot of these are like the people who chose vegan. They probably didn't really plan for vegan, so like, okay, you don't eat meat, we'll just give you the stuff that does have meat, and you're gonna get something that's not that good,
A
really.
few hours later, bags arrive on a shipping container. It was getting dark and there was no lighting.
So everybody's walking around with their cell phones trying to look for their luggage.
Plenty of people had their luggage stolen. But don't worry, if you have any valuables, the festival advertised top-notch security. Here it is. But no one told guests they had to provide their own lock. There are rumors of muggings by the locals.
I heard rumors of feral dogs.
A tent supposedly caught fire. The closest beach has a rampant
I don't know what
shark.
everybody's talking about. This sounds like a great time. It's just everybody's attitude was wrong. They should have been troopers, just trooped it
Problem.
out.
Staff don't have any uniforms or walkie-talkies, so no one knows who's in charge, and the people who are in charge can't talk to each other. Here's the bathroom. Many staff quit after
Hold
only
on,
a couple
wait.
charge can't talk to
That
each other.
bathroom doesn't
Here's
look
the
bad.
bath-
I've been to concerts that were 1,000 times worse than this. I'm talking like it's up to here, and you know what I'm talking about. And like I've seen some where somebody closes a lid, and it's so disgusting. Nobody else will even open the lid, so they just like go over. Luckily, I'm a guy. I can go over in this area here. I don't have to go in there. I feel so bad for girls at those concerts. And once one person messes up, it's gone.
bathroom. Many staff quit after only a couple of hours. For the few customers who are willing to just make the most of it and enjoy the
I
music,
mean, the
they
stage
had some
looks
bad
pretty decent though.
news too. All
It looks
of
like
the
they
major musical acts
Could have
pulled
been.
out.
Oh,
In
yeah,
fact,
there's no
Major Lazer
music.
wasn't even confirmed to.
I gotta say, if even just Major Lazer showed up, that could have been a really awesome.
Go in
I think it
first
would have turned
place.
out totally different.
The
if they
event
had
was
at least
promoted
a
as
couple.
cashless, so all people had were
Couple
these
events,
useless
even if it
Disney
didn't go
bucks on their
perfect.
fire band, which meant they couldn't buy anything or catch a cab if they were stranded. And even with only 500 people, there are too few tents and beds, so everyone is just stealing each other's. And for any of you thinking you could just escape to the sandals, bad luck. It's peak season and they are absolutely full. People are reaching out to the embassy for help. After a few hours, most people chose to go back to the airport, and the rest were forced back home when the Bahamian government stepped in. The festival was closed. This to stop people from saying mean things about them. Mr. Rule released an official statement online,
And the
both
rest of it, you
apologizing and
guys
saying
check it
that
out
it's not
yourself.
his fault.
It's pretty much this guy
So-
getting raked over the coals. He's basically faking his way into success, you know. Aren't we all? Man, I don't know. Not too much happening anymore, especially gaming. All the same stuff. Yeah, there's like nothing new. Let's see if Code Blue has anything good. They're usually pretty good with oh, let's see if they got any good videos to check out. Oh. There we go. Let's check this one out.
Dude, stop moving. Stop moving.
What? the- Wow, that's a way to start your video. I gotta learn from this guy. You get people hooked like, how did we end up here? Yeah, again, Code Blue Cam. They do some great like police
Park
footage,
the car, man.
analysts kind of things. Okay, on May 3rd, 2021, officer crossing an intersection with vehicle failed to stop with a red light and hit the squad car. Oh! Audio begins at 30 seconds. Okay, so let's get audio. The driver, Jacob, was arrested on several charges, including operating under the influence. I don't know. He said audio starts. I don't hear any audio. There we go.
How's it going?
Dude,
Man,
you just blew the red, man.
Yeah, no,
it just At that point, that's not legal advice or anything, but if it was me, I'd just be like, man, you got me.
Dude,
You got
blew the
me.
red, man.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
84 negative. Are you good?
Me, yeah, I'm good.
Are you hurt?
I just got some glass in there. I didn't know.
Man, that's a good officer, though, making sure the guy's hit, even though I'm sure he's upset. He just got hit. Like, that's pretty traumatic when you get in an accident.
I was paying attention
But
to
he's
the
being
right.
very
Are you hurt, man?
professional.
Right.
And I'll say most cops are just normal, good people. It's only a couple bad apples. But it's just hard. I don't know. I imagine it's hard to get rid of them. They got the brotherhood. But yeah, most cops I've interacted with, they're just doing their job, trying to make sure. I'm a truck driver, so they're trying to make sure truck drivers aren't, hitting people and causing accidents and all that kind of stuff.
Car fucked.
I mean, you got some good damage here, man. Why do you guys? Yeah,
That's
why do
gonna
you guys
make the
step out of
news.
car? Dude, stop moving! Stop moving!
Whoa!
Dude, park the car, man.
It is smart.
Like, up until that point, it's somewhat understandable. Okay, you went out partying, you got lit. You seen a cop, maybe freaked out, and boom, you swerved, hit the thing. But man, to keep driving, that is just next level.
Okay, your vehicle's still moving, man. Hit your parking brake up.
That's just next level, just beyond gone.
Can you step out, man?
Yeah, get out of the car, dude. What are you doing? This person here, like,
Can you step out, man?
this person driving on the left.
Yeah, I got you.
Honey, you won't imagine the accident I seen.
Yeah, let's get you guys out of here. Come on.
Yeah, get out of the car that, may catch on fire or something. Who knows
Step
what.
over here with me. Step over here.
Step over here.
Do you have an ID on you, man?
ID, I think it's in my car.
Why don't you sit down? It's good enough to take a picture of?
No, I just want to make sure everything's going good. All right, cool. Yeah, we're doing good. Goodish.
Yeah, please.
Just started streaming, so bear with me, guys.
Sorry about that, man. I was in my place. I was running to my place. I had to shit so fucking bad. I think I might shit my pants, to be honest.
No, that's an excuse. That's an excuse I haven't heard of ever. Oh, great. Now this stuff's all jammed up. See if we can get this thing fixed. Always something, isn't it? Oh well, we'll just run with it.
Good with you.
Okay. I mean, you're just
I mean,
not
that's a
paying
good
attention?
excuse, though.
I was not paying attention at
Just
all.
officer
Okay.
comes up,
You
you
got
just be
anything to
like,
smoke
man, I gotta
today?
be
You
honest.
want a drink?
No.
No?
I smoked a joint like 3 days ago.
I'll be
Yeah,
like, I'm
I
honest,
smoked
I just
inside
gotta
in
go to
my
the
car.
bathroom, that's why I was speeding.
But
I
no,
think
I'm
sometimes
not
if they don't believe you, they'll mess with you. And they'll just like take a little bit longer to do the ticket.
influenced with anything.
Yeah, man. I think I'm good. A little shaken up.
My stream's messed
What's your name,
up.
man?
Hold on a second. Sorry for anybody watching. I'm gonna try to get this stuff fixed. Yeah. Oops. Riveting content. All right. Let's see if that helped, guys. Yeah, that helped a little bit. All right, on with the show.
Jacob Schwabach.
What is it?
Jacob Schwabach, my license and my door.
Sorry about that, guys. First day streaming. Always have some little
I bought
hiccups,
that
right?
car too.
Yeah.
I don't think, you think it's total?
Yeah, it doesn't look very good, man. I think.
I did not even see the red light and fucking.
Hold on, I want to show you guys something right here. See the friend here? This is why, like, your friends, I hate to say it, they'll be like, oh yeah, I got your back. But when it comes down to spending time in a box, nobody's gonna be like, oh yeah, I made him drive drunk. I really pressured him to go home or anything. Which, I mean, they shouldn't. If you crash, you just take the L. No sense spreading the pain around. See, he don't care. He's smiling, laughing.
Yeah.
He knows he's just gonna have a story to tell. It's not his car. He's not gonna take it or nothing. So.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is gonna be expensive. Because I don't think he has the best insurance from the looks of his car. Not to be hating on him or anything, but his insurance might not cover 100% of that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just bought that car fucking 3 weeks ago.
It strikes my front passenger real well.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, like, going too fast or like.
he's not fighting the cop. He's not calling him a rapist. I mean, he looks like an otherwise decent kid who just made a mistake. I mean, I think everybody's been there pretty much at one point or another. I think everybody's made a mistake. I know I have, and I don't know. If you do it over and over again, yeah. But I think everybody deserves a second chance. All right, what else you guys want to check out? Let's see if he has anything else pretty good. Oof. Okay, that one looks good right off the start. These things are addictive. They're like Pringles. Once you start watching it, you're like, what? You can't. It's like stuff you hear about, but you never believed before. But now that you see it in front of your eyes with all the body cam and dash cam footage, you're like, wow, the crazy stuff that's happened that people always talked about is actually happening. Yeah, Code Blue Cam again. This guy's great. Oh, motorcycle, man, I got rid of my motorcycle. I hate to be that guy, but my wife was like, she's like, you can ride your bike. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but if you crash, I'm not wiping your butt. And it made me think about it. I was like, you know what, you're right. I got a family, got a kid on the way. I can't be doing all that kind of stuff. Do we miss it? Oh, okay, Chase. Yeah, you know.
Curve and appeared ready to pull over, but accelerated.
Don't run from the cops.
Speed after rounding the curve.
Yep. That's when he fucked up right there. But to be fair, a lot of guys get away on these bikes if you don't put your tag on it. But if it's a small town, they can see what helmet you had on, what kind of gear and everything. They're gonna come after you. They'll probably be waiting at your house. You never know, man. Pull over. The cop may be cool. You might be able to talk your way out of it. If you're not able to talk your way out of it, you could probably get a lawyer off the record or something like that. The lawyer may be able to get you out of it on a technicality or some justifiable reason. Or, you know, the judge may have pity on you, see that you're a decent person, and like reduce the charges. Wow. That's bad. I hope they're alright. Man, that's a bad injury. I don't know if I should show this stuff.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, they blurred it out. Thank you, Code Blue. I don't need to be seeing any of that kind of stuff.
Transported to a local hospital. Just happened. Was injured and transported.
Oh man, they hurt a 50-year-old woman.
Hospital. Just happened. Yeah, we heard you. Okay.
So sad. I mean, pretty typical. The older I get, the more I slow down and just take my time. No sense rushing into an accident, really. Don't let people rush you. That's a sad one. Well, I hope they made a recovery. Let's see the description. It didn't say anything about him passing away, so I assume he's lived. All right, I need to wake up. Let's do something to scare me. Cave diving. Man, oh, this guy's great. Caveman hikes.
Now.
Oof. Man, I think I would just have a heart attack if I was in this situation. Well, first off, I'd never be in this situation at the first point. If you put a gun to my head, just pull the trigger. Just finish it, because I'm not going in that cave. But if I were to somehow find myself in that situation, I'd probably just have a heart attack and die of pure terror. Oh no, we gotta fix this again.
Okay, so I'm coming
Free trial's over, I guess. There we go.
up out of this, and if I get stuck,
You know, you
I
just
have
get,
this rock with
you
me.
know, streaming. I don't know if any of you guys tried it. You just get something set up, and then something else breaks. It's like a house of cards. I have so much more respect for the big streamers out there. They do it day in, day out, and they got like a lot riding on it.
such that I can pop off some of these knuckles, which made it very hard to get into.
I'm glad that these guys do what they do.
And room. This makes the body begins to chip
Hold on. Oh, I passed it up.
willing to sacrifice their
Yep.
bodies.
Yeah, you see that little hole in the ground. Who would think, yeah, let's climb in there.
For the task of creating an
Habits.
artistically eloquent.
But it's very hard to get into.
They're a little bigger like this. I could definitely do that. Like if you could walk in it, yeah, I could probably do that. But once you have to start crawling and oof. Yeah, I heard a story one time. A guy crawling in a cave like
It's
this,
immediately obvious.
and he thought he was going in another direction, but he went the wrong way. So he thought it would get bigger. It's called like the birth canal or something like that, or hourglass, where it goes smaller and then it gets bigger at the end, like it opens up. But it kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and he thought it would be alright, because that's how it's supposed to be. But it got so tight, he couldn't even move. His arms were trapped, and he had to breathe in, move like over a bump in the rock, and then when he got past it, it was tighter. He couldn't even take a full breath. Oof. And then the terror would set in on top of that. Bad news, man. Just don't put yourself in that situation unless you know what you're doing, and you like tell people where you're going.
Yeah. Oh, this is much nicer. These sliders are
Man,
great.
I just can't understand the psychology of doing this kind of stuff. I will say some of the, like this right here, you have to have a system. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm stuck, pull me out. No, it's like, you're so tight, you have to, oh, move this arm this way, that arm the other way. Wiggle out. They did a great job on their animations here, though. Give them credit. That stuff takes so long. I don't know. Maybe they have better software than I do, but to like, just get that little picture and move over, right? I would have spent an hour just making this little 5-second clip. Yeah, and once you're at the point where you have to chisel out room, you just obviously going the wrong way.
No more excuses for anybody else. Would be,
Oh man.
pretty much.
I'm gonna have good nightmares about this later.
Gary, you are the nightmare. So you're the monster in the cave.
I guess there's two kinds of people. Either you can't keep somebody out of a cave, or you, no matter what you do, you're not going to get them in the cave.
For somebody.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. When you come by it. Yep, this is like classic
just around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, though.
In from the other side. It looks like that lower passage comes in through there too.
What's on his
Look, there's
tablet
these
there?
everywhere
What
in here.
software is he running?
This candle for.
Yeah, crazy. Then we got the other side of the world. Got these guys. The, like, climbers who go all the way up. I mean, I don't know. Which one would you rather do? Climbing, it'd be a much quicker death. Oh, this guy's insane. Right? Oh, no music. This one be like you fall 30 seconds. You're pretty much I mean, at that height, you're guaranteed to be unalive after that. Wow, that is a shot, though. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'd rather climb than go in the caves. The view's better. It's more like, I don't know, not more exercise, but better exercise instead of just crawling in a little nook and cranny. Man, it is so insane. It's insane that we can do that. That the engineering and the materials and the men can build that high. I mean, I do concrete, so I'll definitely like be on the ground floor delivering concrete. They can pump up here, but I don't know. You couldn't pay me enough. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so far, you know, it's one thing, climbing up these ladders and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure these guys, yep, they go out on the edge. Ooh. Okay, I can't watch. This literally makes me get nervous. My palms are literally sweating. Literally sweating. Woo. Nope, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I don't know why I like watching these. It's like watching a scary movie, but worse for me. Like, it's more terrifying than a scary movie. Oh, man, I need to get a heart rate monitor for the stream. Man, at least they have the smog. Oh, I can't take it. I gotta skip forward. I can't take it. Oh, imagine the wind. You could probably feel it. And they're not tied in at all. I don't know if you can do that. Tie yourself in, guys. Oh, and there has to be a guy that's his job. Every day, climb out at the end, and grease it up. Oof. This is making me very uncomfortable. Mad. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Ah. Oh. Wow. Well, shout out to On the Roofs. 94 million views. You earned every single one of them, man. I hope that set you up for life. And I hope you're safe. I hope you're not. Hope you never, you know what. Yeah, that is crazy. All right, let's get into some a little bit more lighthearted. Conspiracy theories. I love a good conspiracy theory. So what should we do? Wow, this guy's great. Wendigoon. Definitely go check him out. I guess we'll just start at the beginning.
Excited. So there's been this image floating around for a while called the iceberg conspiracy list. And for those of you that don't know, it is a picture of an iceberg, and on it there are several separated tiers that gauge conspiracy theories from how known they are to how unknown they are. Tiers, and no one had done a full breakdown of it. Other people, that doesn't matter. Some of them are well-known stuff like UFOs. Some of them are well-known stuff like UFOs or Bigfoot and stuff. have like some of the ones will get of the Western citizens. A lot of for Tier 1 is Crazy Head, and the description reads, mainstream conspiracies and unsolved mysteries. Most of this stuff is well documented and known to a good...
So let's see what we got here. Fake news, cryptozoology, big pharma. I mean, everybody knows fake news. It's not even controversial. Just depending on who you're looking at, they're just going to give you whatever information you already want to know. Big pharma. I mean, I don't think anybody can argue with that either. I don't think they necessarily completely evil, but they definitely make some decisions here and there that make you wonder. Atlantis. Yeah, Atlantis has to be real. Like, how old the world's been.
Western citizens. A lot of common theories may be grouped in broader terms, or may not even...
It's pretty mild stuff. Maybe we should just switch to one of the final ones.
Suppress vaccines and cures that are made in order to make money off of treatment. Next we have Atlantis. Original records of Atlantis date back to Greek times, I believe, between Sparta and Athens, of a continent located somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. And since they couldn't have got to North America, that would require there to be something...
Yeah, I'm saying Atlantis is real. Nostradamus, I mean, it was right about quite a bit of stuff.
An old philosopher who came up with several of the constellations and discovering the night sky. Most of you are probably familiar with this.
Mandela. Looney Tunes. It's OON. Yeah, see, I totally agree with Mandela effect. Because it's tunes, T-O-N. It's never been T-U-N-E-S. I must be from a different dimension or something.
It essentially says that there are parallel universes that cross over with each other in minor ways that we're not aware of. For example, those who remember the Bernstein Bears from their childhood may be surprised to know that it's actually the Bernstein Bears.
Yeah, Bernstein, that makes sense. But Looney Tunes, everybody knows it's T-O-O-N. It's like cartoons, not tunes like music.
And that
tunes like music doesn't even make sense.
Like the Monopoly Man has no monocle, and yada yada yada. This is a cool one. It's very deep. Conspiracy states that there is a U.S. military base there, and more than likely the plane was either hijacked and flying towards it, or flew too close to it, to which the U.S. military shot it down and covered up all evidence of it. Although, practically, I feel that there's a lot of moving parts in that couldn't be kept secret for so long. The GMO conspiracy regards...
Dude, everything is GMO. Every crop today is GMO. Everything's been modified genetically, whether it's been more organic ways of doing it, like selective breeding, or actually going in and doing, I think it's gene splicing or some kind of gene mutation. I don't know. I'm not a GMO expert, so don't kill me or nothing if I get it wrong. But hey, you got to feed everybody somehow.
From what I figured out, it's referring to the orbs that are seen in photographs when taken in the sunlight. So, you know, dust.
And remember, this is the first level. I think there's like 8 or 9 levels, so it gets a lot crazier after this.
Things such as, but the conspiracy says that it is a paranormal or supernatural occurrence. So yeah. The New World Order, for those that aren't familiar, in the book of Revelations in the Bible, it details that there will be a one world government or one world order in the end times. And this will be in much more specific detail as we get later on into the iceberg. But at this tier, it's basically just referring to the idea that all governments want to come together to make one government.
I mean, I don't know. Ideally, that would be a good thing, right? You'd have a lot less waste with all the different governments. But with human nature, I don't think we could trust one group or one entity being in charge of absolutely everybody. But I think once we start like going out colonizing, yeah, I could see a federation or one world government coming into play. Hey, fingers crossed that they're actually good and not evil.
Advertising later into the iceberg. This is the Nibiru Cataclysm. Nibiru is a planet, or also known as Planet X, that was predicted by a scientist in 2003 to collide with the Earth in 2003. So pretty well debunked. But the term is still used to apply to an idea that a meteor or any other body could hit the planet one day and kill us all. Now we get into the fun stuff. The Bilderberg meetings is an event that really does happen every year, in which Western economists meet with European governments to discuss capitalism in the West.
Really? Man, I don't remember hearing about that. Bilderberg? Bilderberg what? Meeting? Maybe I should be looking, wow, it's not even like some hidden thing. It's like they just put it out there. Since its inaugural meeting in 1954, the annual Bilderberg meeting has been a forum for informal discussion to foster dialogue between Europe and North America. I mean, that don't seem bad, right? Meetings. 2020. Oh, 2010. They meet, what, every 10 years? Oh, stable strategic order, as in New World Order. China, Russia. Well, maybe if they had that 2020 or 2021 meeting, maybe Russia wouldn't have been so, well, it did whatever they did, you know. Future of capitalism. Wow, I see why there's a lot of controversy, conspiracy around them. They're talking about some big hitting topics here.
From all the evidence I could find. Obviously, there are several theories that come from this, especially since the fact the press isn't allowed and there are no notes to be taken. So a group of world elites talking behind closed doors in high places. Nice. Transhumanism is more of a philosophy than a theory, really. It applies a lot to anarchist rings, oddly enough, and it's essentially the idea that humans can be further expounded on or bettered through augmentation of computer parts and like cybernetics.
You know, I used to be really big proponent. I was like, when I was a kid, I used to really look forward to like, you know, I always had back pain, a lot of back pain. I really look forward to getting like a fake spine and having no more pain. But I mean, I don't know, the older I get, the more I realize you get what you get. We're blessed to have the bodies we have. And it's like, we'll just leave it be. If I get 50 years, I'll get 50. If I get 100, I get 100. And I'm just going to call it a day there. Be grateful for the time I got and not be trying to spend what little time I have trying to make it even longer, you know? Like wasting it and an effort to make it last longer. Like when you're watching a movie, it's like you don't go back, rewind it, and keep watching it. You just watch it once. When it's done, it's done.
Genetics and things such as BEK or black-eyed kids is a recurring phenomenon in the supernatural community.
Man, children of the field or children of the corn. When I was a kid, my dad used to make me watch all these scary movies. I would literally wake up having nightmares about these kids.
Of small children appearing with blacked out eyes. You can follow this rabbit trail pretty far, but pretty much surface level, it's just...
I mean, let's be real. If you're faced with these kids, if they don't have like, if they don't surprise attack you or they don't have any kind of weapons, you could probably take a lot of kids. You could probably take like 20, 30 kids if they're this size. If they start getting like 12, 13, yeah, they get, you know, like they might be able to whoop me. All right, a 12-year-old could probably take me, but like an 8-year-old, pretty confident I could win on it against 8-year-old.
Who appear whenever tragedy happens. So people chalk it up to ghosts or extraterrestrials or what have you. Next is Antarctica, which there is a slew of Antarctic conspiracy theories. Everything ranging from giant holes appearing in the middle of Antarctica, to government bases being down there, to that's where the world elites hide. I mean, you could spin forever on this, so moving on. Next is the basement tapes. For those of you that don't know, before the Columbine shooting, the two shooters made a series of videos detailing what they were going to do, how they were going to do it, and generally talking about how they hate people in their school and there needs to be a cleansing and things such as. These tapes still exist, but in the Cuban Missile Crisis, there was
Operation Northwood. Wait, what's that?
But no one knows where they're at. Next up, we've got Operation Northwood.
Yeah, again, if you guys are wondering, Wendigoon, definitely check this guy out. I'm only going to show the first one. I don't want to be like using all his content. You could see he has content for days and it's all absolute gold. So definitely check him out.
This is a rather well-documented case, but essentially during the Cuban Missile Crisis, there was reports put out by the CIA that said to warrant a war with Cuba, they should commit acts of terrorism against U.S. citizens and then blame them on Cuba to justify a war, which...
See, now this conspiracy is like one thing, but it's more telling that that's what we've known people have done in the past. It's like, what have they done that they've covered up that isn't open or hasn't been unclassified yet? And what are they currently doing to this day? I mean, not what the Nazis did in World War II, Unit 13 in Japan, or 113. I mean, people are capable of some pretty terrible things.
And then blame them on Cuba to justify a war, which... Yep. Next up is psychological warfare, from noises to conditions and supply rations.
Speaking of psyops, you know, I think the biggest psyops right now is social media. Like, if you can have one country defeat another country just through pure culture or changing their psychology. Like, look at TikTok. They promote, in China, they promote like really good, healthy living, being a productive, upstanding citizen. And here, look at what they promote on TikTok. I mean, that says it all. You just go on TikTok and see what it shows you.
Things like that. The Vela incident is an event occurred off the coast of South Africa in 1979. What happened is a system of satellites known as the Vela satellites captured two back-to-back giant flashes for seemingly no reason. However, after reading into it, it was probably just an unsanctioned nuclear test because this satellite system had caught them before and they looked similar, and the whole conspiracy is just because there was no scripted test that day. So yeah, probably just nuke testing. Next we have giants.
Giants. Giants are the best. That's like the inside joke of this channel. Nephilim. They're awesome.
Seems vague. Later tiers.
There's a lot of evidence for giants. And like every ancient culture has like tales of giants. The Bible talks about giants, talks about how giants bred with men. Like, I don't know. If you think of it one way, people used to be shorter and now we're taller. Maybe giants breeding in made us a little taller. Who knows?
Get into it more specifically, but essentially in the Old Testament of the Bible, there are several references to giants happening, and obviously today there doesn't seem to be any. However, this conspiracy, as we get into it later, applies to the deep state and cover-ups and things such as, so I don't want to spoil any of it yet, but this is a good mention that asterisk mark, so to speak. We'll get to it later. Padma McCord is an interesting one. There's a lady online by the name of Padma McCord who owns, for some reason, thousands, if not millions of URLs, which, looking at this on the outside, you'd say, oh, it's some company using the name or whatever, until you go to the URLs and it's just pictures of her face photoshopped onto other women for some reason. And every one of these websites has millions of backlinks to other websites, which someone who knows tech may know more about it than I do. I have no clue why.
Man, some people are just weird. That's what I chalk that up to.
It's just creepy. The Elisa Lam incident. For those who haven't trolled around on...
Yeah, I think I heard of this one. I think she fell into like the water tower on top of her building, and somehow like the lid got closed behind her. It's very weird.
I don't know who Elisa Lam is, but it is a story that is worth your time. She was a college student, I believe, at the Hotel Cecile in California, who for some reason, it's seen in security camera videos, runs onto an elevator, freaking out, keeps jerking around thinking something's following her, runs to her room, and is never seen alive again until she's found 3 days later in the water tank of the hotel. There was never any evidence of a killing, no one was ever found in connection to it, and it is one of the wildest videos ever to watch, knowing that she was never followed and there was never evidence of anyone following her.
Let's check that out. Lisa Lam. Damn, so sad. Like, I don't know. Maybe we're all just like one bad day away from something like this happening. And no work tomorrow. Wow, so she goes in, out. Very odd behavior. Back in, she's pressing all the different buttons. Man, I don't know. I assume that they didn't find any drugs in their system. Maybe she just had some kind of psychotic break or something.
It's really strange. I'll leave you to look into this one yourself. But it was one of the first videos I remember that kind of got me into this whole, I don't know, like creepy, dark web, whatever. The Terry Calico picture. This one's just sad. There was a woman named Terry Calico who's suspected to be abducted in the early 90s, and then a few months later, a picture of her bound and gagged turned up in a parking lot around the area she was kidnapped. It leaves a lot of questions of why the picture was left there and what any of it means, especially since it was just in some random convenience store parking lot. But like,
I bet you the killer or kidnapper did that on purpose to get some kind of media attention. And I think all these serial killers, I don't think we should even say their name. We shouldn't show their picture. If you're going to talk about it, only talk about the victim. And, you know, I don't think we should be glamorizing people who kill other people or torture, do evil things like that. And I think by even just saying their name and showing their picture, it's a form of glamorization, and it's going to cause more people to do it.
Like I said, this is just sad. The Mad Gasser of Mattoon. I have never heard of this one before until researching it, but apparently in the 40s there was a series of gas attacks that occurred in Mattoon, Illinois, which investigators mostly chalked up to mass hysteria and people who left their fuel lines running. But everyone who it happened to, which was dozens of cases, claimed that it was an individual that ran up to them and attacked them with invisible gas. So, yeah, have fun with that one. COINTELPRO. Like Operation Northwoods, this one's pretty well documented and known at this point, but essentially, before the Patriot Act became a thing, it's evidence of the FBI illegally spying on U.S. citizens to gain information, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, government bad. The Mao Yale
I don't think that one's even a conspiracy. I mean,
connection.
I think everybody's known since the beginning of the internet that anything you do, it's like...
This one pretty much just says that the old communist emperor of China, Mao Zedong, was in secret connections with Yale University in ways to indoctrinate students and receive funding from them and vice versa. From what I've seen, it's mostly just conspiracy jargon, but you can check it out for yourself. The I-70 killer. This is referring in the spring of 1992, there was a series of 6 murders of gas station clerks on the I-70 interstate, and no one was ever caught, but some sketches were given.
Yeah, I feel back in the day, it'd be like infinitely easier to get away with this kind of stuff than nowadays. Nowadays, there's so many security cameras, cell phone tracking, like everything.
From everything I've found, this is simply just a serial killer string that went unsolved. The Majestic 12 is a reference to a board member of 12 people put together by Harry Truman in 1947 to recover all alien spacecraft information and things such as. This relates back to Area 51, although it's a bit more specific in saying that there's a committee, so to speak, that looks over anything that happens with extraterrestrials.
Well, let's just think about that. If, for example, there were aliens and we did make contact with them, of course it'd be like a group of people that would deal with them, like a trusted group on their end, people that we appoint that we trust. Same thing if you're going to have a delegate to China or anything like that. So, I mean, if aliens are real, that seems pretty straightforward.
Also, Area 51 was also in this first tier list, but like I said, it's one of those that's so obvious there's no reason for me to talk about it. Red Squads are, again, a pretty well documented government thing that during the whole Red Scare of the 50s and 60s, there were groups of U.S. police officers whose sole purpose was to hunt down communist sympathizers and arrest them for whatever. The Secret was really hard to find information.
Yeah, some of these on level 1 just aren't even conspiracy. It's just pretty much fact, but I guess it's stuff that used to be conspiracy theories and then was proven, or stuff that's just so widely regarded as being true that it's
such a vague
quasi
title.
conspiracy.
Given its italics, I think it's referring to a book that essentially is a self-help book.
Oh, my dad, I got a great story about The Secret. One day, my dad comes up to me, it's big eyes, all excited. He's laughing his ass off. Like, hey, I learned the secret. I'm like, what do you mean? What's the secret? I learned the secret to life. Yeah, I read all about it. And it's basically just, I mean, it's not totally wrong, but it's not like some magic change your life thing, but it will help. It's basically just whatever you want, you think about. At least it's my interpretation of it. You just think about it, you focus on it, you have visions about it. And by doing that, you will consciously or subconsciously take the actions necessary to make that happen. And or the universe will pick up on your focus, your vision, your drive, and reward you with what you wanted. So, I don't know. Let's see if this is the same secret.
Thinking certain thoughts deliberately will change the course of your life.
Yeah, pretty much same thing.
Not sure why it's on there, but you know, we're still in tier.
But I mean, it is true though. If you think negative things are gonna happen. You're gonna be negative to your boss. Your boss is gonna pick up on that negativity, even if you're saying it in nice words. They'll get your body language and everything, and then he might fire you, not promote you, whatever, and you'll become more bitter. Whereas even if you're having a bad time at work, if you keep a positive outlook, hey, maybe somebody comes in, they're hiring for a better company, they see a positive attitude, they hire you. Now that's going to snowball into your life getting better. And I believe you're either getting better or worse in anything. You can't just stay the same.
Ones or whatever. Acupuncture is an interesting one. This relates back to the big pharma I mentioned at the beginning, and essentially says that acupuncture heals several diseases, but it is purposely put.
I gotta say, they know their stuff with medicine. I used some Chinese techniques to have a girl, and it works. So they know some stuff that maybe we don't know exactly why it works, but they have enough time-tested knowledge just to know that it does work. I'd do acupuncture, but I'm terrified of needles, so I'll pass.
Down and not given attention by mainstream media and doctors because it would put them out of business. So it's an interesting rabbit hole to go down. The Max Headroom incident is something that happened in 1987 in Chicago when two.
Hey, that's my town, Chicago. Of course, it's gonna have some weird stuff.
Broadcast stations suddenly cut out and cut to a video of a man wearing a Max Headroom costume, which is a character from British television, who began talking random jargon and swearing and then had someone spank him on camera, and then the broadcast cut out. What's interesting is that there's never been anyone named a suspect, there was never any evidence found, and it's pretty much become a whole Reddit thread trying to figure out who this person was, what happened, and name them. So it's an interesting mystery to go on, but from everything I could find.
You would think, like, the day the statute of limitation ended, the guy would come forward and, like, spill everything. Like, why not? Whatever charge he could have got. Like, if it's 15 years, 16 years later, write a book about it or something. I don't know.
It's just two guys messing with the media. And then for the last one I'm going to cover in Tier 1, we have the UN Agenda. This is pretty much just relates to Agenda 21 and other conspiracies, which I'll talk about more in later tiers, but the idea that the UN is trying to build itself towards a new world order. So that is the end of Tier 1. Like I said,
power always wants to consolidate, just like gravity. So that makes total sense to me. But I don't know if it'd necessarily be a bad thing as long as we had proper structuring of it. Like, all the states are one government. Does that mean the United States is bad? Not necessarily, as long as the people running it are good. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with you guys. Have a good day.